And once again, we are back on here live.
Yeah, life.
It's good to be here again, seeing these beautiful faces. You know, hello everyone. Welcome again to creating passive income streams. If we can, you can. It's a great day to be alive. I always say that we give all the glory to God.
Mhm.
Today, not to waste our time, we're just going to go straight because we already spent the time taking care of some technical issues. So we're going to go straight into our topic for today, which is just, the common questions that we get every day. People who are interested in getting to know about the business, wanting to start their own business, looking for something to do. So that's what we're going to be discussing today. And I have here my usual people. I have Mudupe from California. I have Muturayo from Texas, Omolara Uti from Texas. And our guest today, Abimbola, who is also from the United States. Abimbola, just want to say hi to everybody. So let's get started. If you have questions, you can also put it in the comments, in the chat, and we will try to do our best to answer the questions. If we are not done with them today, we will continue on the next episode because this is quite important. Okay, so let's see. What are we going to start with? So we do have many questions coming in, and we try to answer those questions. Some ask us, okay, what is your business about? What do you do? What, am I going to be doing and all that? So I'm going to call on, I think Modupe should open the house. Modupe, what do you have to say to that when somebody asks you what, is your business about?
Hi, everyone. I hope you're all doing very great. Greetings to our audience out there. It's Memorial Day's weekend. I hope you're
Yeah.
glued to your screen. We have value to offer to you, okay? Make
Mhm.
sure you don't skip this. Make sure you don't skip this. Happy Memorial Day to everyone in North America. I mean, United States to be specific. Yes. What is our business all about? We hear that all the time. Just like you heard Adibola mention, people talk to us and then they ask us in just one phrase. It's a digital franchise, folks. It's a digital franchise.
Yeah.
And our business is just a tool or a vehicle that's going to get you where you need to be. You probably think where you are is where you should be or where you were born to be. But hey, I have good news for you. Every ladies here, everyone here on this platform has good news for you. You need to be somewhere much, much better. Like I like to say, the Lord has blessed us with abundance. And He's asking us, right, that out of the abundance He's blessed us with, can we think out of the box? That is exactly what our business has to do. It's a digital franchise. It's not your typical mortar and brick. And in our business, we're using a model. What does that model do? That model enables us leverage. Listen to my word. I'm choosing it very carefully. We're
Mhm.
leveraging on the power of automation. We're leveraging on the power of social media platforms. We have a lot of them. We're going to teach and coach you on how to use those to earn money, by the way, not just the way you're using it right now, just to catch fun or to, keep in touch with your networks and whatnot. We will take it a top notch. We will take it a step further. That is what our business is all about. Our business is so broad. The model is so brilliant. We can't even outlive it. It's a model that we will keep passing on to generation. It's a model that enables us, to go outside of our reach. And we have the global village at our beck and call. Folks, this is gold right here. That is exactly
Yeah.
what business is all about. Over to you, Adebola.
Thank you, Modupe. That's a good start. You've heard it all. Our business is a digital franchise, and it's all about helping people to get to that point in their life which they want to. All right. So if you still have any question regarding that, just put it in the chat. We
Mhm.
want to try and cover as many questions as possible. All right. So I'm going to go to the next question. So somebody said, I've had too many, not too good experience with online businesses. You know, what makes your business different? Is this a legitimate business? Is it a legitimate? So, Moshunaya, what do you have to say to that?
Hello, everyone. And it's just so amazing to be back here.
um, what I would advise you, our audience, to do first is, if there is anyone or there are people in your life that need something to create some extra stream of income for themselves, okay, and something that you can pass to generations yet unborn, try to share this with them, okay, as you relax during this Memorial Weekend. Give them a gift that will impact their life forever. A
Mm-hmm.
gift of a business that will change the storyline. Okay. Now, back to the question. Yes, I mean, I think a huge percentage of people, even of us that are here, have done one business or the other before, right? And one thing that most of us do is we hear about a business and we are so eager to go in. Now we go in without doing our due diligence, because that so-called business promises to double and triple whatever we are ready to invest, right? That sounds so juicy, right? And
Mm-hmm.
some of us, we just don't even, I mean, we don't want to do anything. We're ready to put our hard earned money there for someone to use it to trade for us and come back with stories. And that is why we get those stories, right? Now, our business is a very legitimate business. You can't even do it if you are not legitimate.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's
If you
just
are not legal, you can't be part of this.
yeah.
Yep. Okay? That means if you don't have if you're not legal, a legal citizen or a legal resident of wherever you are, you cannot partake in this. Our business will screen you out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with this business, okay, you can file your tax with it. You pay your tax on this business. And above it all, you get it registered with government of whatever state you are in. Now tell me, can you do all this if the business is not legitimate, or if the business has any hidden structure about it? Absolutely not. Okay? This is something that you do, and we put our face there as the faces behind our businesses. Okay? So if it is not legitimate, you'll be seeing ghosts. You'll be seeing people that are not, you know, visible. Maybe someone chatting with you. Let's do some video call, now. Not now. Then you keep postponing
Yeah.
it. But this is very legitimate. How
Thank
do
you.
you know? If you are
Thank
watching
you.
us
Thank
now,
you.
or you're
Thank
going
you.
to catch up on the replay, do what? Try to sign up on any of this URL. Start your due diligence to make your decision. If it is something as legal as you want, or no.
Mm-hmm. I know. I trust you. If I don't stop you, if I don't stop Motrayo, she's going to go on and on and on and on. All right. So you've heard it all. You got to be legit yourself to be able to do this business. You have to be a taxpayer. For instance, in the United States, where we are, you must be a taxpayer to be able to do this business. And that's as legit can be over here. All right. Thank you for that. All right. So I'm going to go to Abimbola. All right. So does this business involve calling people, looking for people and selling products to people?
Hi everyone, nice to be here this evening.
Nice to
Well,
have you.
thank you. So, this business, as good as it is, you don't need to call anybody. You don't need to bother anybody. You don't need to knock at anyone's door.
Yeah.
The the only thing you need is Wi-Fi, your internet. You do your business, you get your customer on here. You don't need
Mm-hmm.
to bother anybody. You don't need to disturb anybody. You don't need to bother anybody. You don't need to go through any stress. As good as this business is, you don't need any problem talking to someone. Oh, maybe you are someone that is so you cannot talk to people like me. I'm not really good at that. So if I that I'm not good at that, I can do this business without bothering anybody. You also can do it. If I can do it, if we can do it, you can do it also. So you don't need to bother anybody. You don't need to knock at anybody's door. You don't need to persuading anybody. Just on hell, your internet, your Wi-Fi, your system, your phone, you are good to go.
Thank you very much, Abimbola, for that. So you've heard it all. One moment, please. So you don't need to bother anybody. You don't need to knock on doors. No sales party, no quota to meet, no product demonstration, no selling involved in this business. You are not selling anything. A lot of us don't even like that. So we are letting you know now that you don't have to do that. Okay? If Abimbola can do it, you can do it also. And a lot of us have, we are here. I mean, we got into this not even social media people, and we are here still doing this business. So that's it on that question. You don't have to sell anything to anyone. All right. Um, Let me go to Omolara. Omolara, Omolara OT Consulting. So your webinar is free. That's what we said. The webinar that you watch to get started to give you the orientation about the business is free. So does that mean that I will not have to pay a dime to start a business?
Wow. That's a very good question, Ajibola. I mean, let's think about it. What kind of business do you want to do that will not involve money? I mean, let's just be frank with ourselves. Regardless of online business, offline business, whatever business it is, it involves money. And any business that they tell you, okay, you're going to put this down to get this, I mean, times 10 of it in the next 1 week, 2 weeks, believe that's a scam. And all we do here, we like Motorian said, we are all legit. Okay, this is a legitimate business, and we do webinar. So the webinar, the most reason why we ask people to join this webinar is simply because for them to know the modality of this business, why they need to go into the business. The reason, I mean, they need to have a why before you can say, okay, you want to start anything. And for you watching the webinar, it's going to open your eyes to things that you don't know. And instead of us, telling you, okay, this is it, there is no time for us to start explaining this is how the business works, right? Because the time is so limited. So that's the reason why we ask anyone that is so interested to okay, watch this webinar that we do on Tuesdays and Thursdays every week. If you are not able to watch the Tuesday webinar, definitely you can catch up with the Thursday. And if you are so busy, like you work from morning to night, night to morning, 24 hours shift, then you have every tendency to watch the replay. There is always a replay. And you saying, if I get you right, that maybe somebody said, does that mean I'm not going to pay any amount? Is that not the question?
Yeah, does that mean because the webinar is free, does that mean I'm not going to have to pay anything to
start? Of course, you're definitely going to pay some amount of money. Because like I said, there's no business you're going to venture into that you won't pay. Be it you want to be selling stuff, you want to do, let me mention some company. You want to do Amazon business, you get product. You want to do Mary Kay, you want to name it. You definitely going to have product money to start, right? And so we're saying watch the webinar is for you to have knowledge of what the business is. That's free. Then you paying money. I mean, everybody go through it. We have the startup package, the startup money that we pay. And then believe me and you, it's totally refundable. So if you join the webinar and said, okay, you reach out to whoever you saw their link through, and you said, okay, I'm ready for this business. Okay, have you watched the webinar? Yes, I've watched the webinar. What's the next step? The next step is for you to proceed in paying the money. And we're going to tell you this money you are paying, it is 100%, not 99.9, 100% guarantee that you're going to be refunded if you are not interested, because the business might not be for you. It's not for everybody. And at the same time, it's for people that are really ready to make a change in their lifetime.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you very much. Thank you, Malara. Yeah. So people, let's not deceive ourselves. There is no business that doesn't have a startup capital. At a point in time, you're going to get to that point, to know about that, about the startup capital. So the webinar, like Malara said, is just to give you the fundamental information about what you want to do, why you should do it, why this, and all that. So that is free to get the information. All right. If you still have any question further about that, just DM any of us, and then we will discuss with you. Okay, let's go back to Modupe. Okay, DREM Consulting. All right, so somebody says, I'm going to ask two questions together. Can someone do this in Africa? Because we are originally from Africa, I think all of us here. So we do attract a lot of people of the same background. So can someone who is back home in Africa do this business? And also, I wanted to also answer the question, can we do this business around our regular job?
Very good
two
questions. Very good question. I'm actually going to make it three questions. So I'm going to chime on to what Omolara answered. Do I still have to pay a dime, even though I have a complimentary webinar? I'm just going to say that any individual that comes to you, folks that you are listening to, and tell you that you won't pay a dime and then you start a business, already
that is where the experiences, the not so good experiences are coming from.
Exactly.
Then run away. So that's my advice. And I'm speaking the mind of everyone here represented. If anybody comes to you and tell you, you know what, you're not going to drop a dime and then you start a business, that's already a scam. Don't soil your name. Don't soil the name of your family. Run away. Back to your question, Adebola. Can I run this business from Africa? That's your question, right? Right. So can I run this? Can I be in Africa? And when I say Africa, I'm not going to just be sentimental and say because I belong to West Africa. I'm talking about Africa generally. East Africa, South Africa, whatever. All our brothers from Ghana, from Kenya, from Nigeria, from Togo, every one of us. This is a global business. It's a global business. Remember, the world has turned to a global village. Yeah. We have team members. We have business partners across the globe, not just in Africa, in Asia,
Australia,
and the list is endless. It's endless. And I even have folks, even from our own country. Every one of us here represented, we are from Nigeria, by the way. For those of you who probably don't know, we have business partners in Nigeria. So you can be in Nigeria, you can be in Africa and run this business successfully. So far, as long as you have your resources at your beck and call, you will need the internet connectivity. Make sure it's running for you. You have your devices. You can run this. There is nothing impossible. If you put your mind to it and then you have the wherewithal to run with it, all things are possible. Back to your second question.
I think I'm going to throw that question to Abimbola.
Okay, over to you, Abimbola.
Taking an extra question with you. So
no problem, Abimbola, go for it.
So before I do that, running this business from Africa, it's possible, like Modupe said, very possible. It's a global business. Your audience is the whole world. Your marketplace is the whole world. So that's the power of www, World Wide Web. The power of the internet. So it doesn't matter where you are. Just have your good internet connection, and you are in business. And your market could be any other person from any other part of the world. It doesn't even have to be people in Africa, and that's the good thing about it. So, Abimbola, can I do this business with my regular job?
Yes, very well. Thank you, Adebola. You can do this business with your regular job. All what you need is your how do I say it? you have to be able to discipline yourself. That's what I would say.
Commitment. Yeah.
Because if you don't do that, one may affect one. But if you are someone that you can arrange yourself, you schedule yourself, you can do this business very well with your regular job. It is very, very positive. Just discipline yourself, make your own schedule, make your own arrangement. Anytime that you are less busy, you do it. Then when you begin to get what you want, the reason why you join the business, you may cut off the regular job, which
Yeah.
is also possible. But
Um,
that you are not doing it with your regular job, you can do it very well.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adebola.
Thank you.
I will be communicating.
Yeah. Seriously.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so you've heard it now from Mudukwe and from Abimbola. So you can do the business around your regular job as a part-time. I still have my regular job, and I believe some of my people, my sisters, they still have their regular job. Our goal is to eventually replace our regular job with our business to replace the income, then so that we can start to cruise around and do the things that we love to do. That's what we're looking for. So that
Flexibility.
aside, though that's not an excuse. Get started. Start it as a part-time. Start to build it. Use your regular job, resources from your regular job to fund your business, to get it up and running, and then see what happens. Okay, let's go to Motunrayo. Don't talk too long. I will cut you off if you talk too long. So, Motunrayo,
yeah.
okay. I understand you'll be my mentor if I come on board. If I'm coming on board through you, you're going to be my mentor. So will you be the one setting up my business for me and doing my will you be the
Okay.
one setting up and doing my business while I just sit and watch and
Yeah, that. Amazing. Thank you so much for that question. One thing that is amazing about our business is you have a mentor and you have a coach. Now, what does these people do? They help you, they guide you, they give you the back and the support that you need to get started. Because when you come on board, you are not left alone to float, to drift, or to sink, right? Now, what do? We teach you, and we are ready there, handy for you. If you have any question, your ready to go person will be your mentor, your coach, and you have over 120,000 other business owners that you can reach out to. Because if it happens that your mentor and your coach are in different region, you might be awake when they are asleep, right? And they might not be able to get to your question as soon as you need it. Now, what do? Just go to our chatting system, put a question there, and believe you me, right away, an answer will be given to you. And someone might even volunteer to do what? To come on board to help you. So being your mentor will not mean me helping you to do your business or to set it up, but I will be there to guide you because someone guided me. So I'll be able to do what? To do the same thing for you so that you have an amazing experience of being a CEO, a digital entrepreneur.
That's great. Thank you very much, Moturayo. People, folks, the difference between us and you is that we are already in the business. We have experience already. That's the only difference between us and you. When you get on board, you are going to become a mentor too. You are going to have to help somebody else. So if you want to sit down and not do anything, there's no how you're going to learn. So we have gone through the training. When you get on board, you go to the training and you automatically become a mentor. So no one is going to be do your business for you. You are the owner of the business, the CEO. We help you get started. We guide you along the way. You have the
Yep.
training for life. You have your mentor for life and your coach for life. Even when you become a coach yourself or a mentor, you can still reach out to people. Nobody knows it all, but you have to be available for your business. Okay. Anybody have anything to say to that? Okay. All right. So let me go to the next question. Hmm. So do I have to be on social media to do this business? do I have to be on social media to do this business?
I believe that goes to Malara, isn't
Lara?
it?
Okay. Yeah, I would say, I mean, it's an online business, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
the only way you can do it is just to be on social media. There is no two ways about it. Do you want to advertise your business in the offline world while you're working in the online? It's not possible. So you just have to be on the social media. Being on the social media does not mean you going on, I mean, going live, just like we're doing. A lot of people in these businesses that they don't do go live, right? And still they are successful in the business. But the main thing is the attraction marketing in this business. So there is no way, you just have to attract somebody. And that's the same way we all are attracting, I mean, we attract people to our businesses. So there is no way you won't go on social media. After all, you can go on social media, watch people's posts, you comment on their posts, then already you're on social media. So automatically, you're definitely going to be on social media. It's either you be on Facebook, because we use all the social media to do our business, to operate our business. We are on LinkedIn. If you're on LinkedIn, you're going to be on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, name it. So it is automatically you're going to be on social media. I mean, on social media. But don't get me wrong, you might not be doing live as we are doing it. But
Okay.
know for sure you're going on social media because your business is online, is on social media already.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my, I'm just looking at the time and I'm saying, okay. All right. So this is quite interesting. I'm gonna go straight to Mudukwe now. Okay. So the next question is says, I really don't have time. How much time do I need to devote into the business?
I'm going to say treat your business as a business and it's going to pay you as a business. Treat your business as a hobby and then it's going to, give you the reward of a hobby. It's what I'll literally say. I know we get a lot of that question. And to be honest, every one of us here from experience did not start the way you're seeing us. I like to tell people that. We all started from the scratch. We had no idea of whatever we're upping into. Me, for instance, let me speak for myself. I have no idea what I was upping into. And I'm like, okay, so far I could follow, steps. So far I could listen and I'm coachable and I have a great mindset. Then, then the rest is history. You can devote your time. Again, it's your business. And there's a reason why you're called independent business owner. You're not going to be working for your mentor, neither are you going to be working for your coach. The time is at your disposal. We all have 24 hours. Now, you will prioritize your time however you want it to be. At the beginning, ab initio, when you're onboarding, you need that time to set up. So you need huge time to set up. That much I would say. You want to make sure you get hang of the training. You want to make sure you are quickly integrated into the system, into the community, and then you begin to take the steps one after the other, one after the other. You need time, people. You need time. Now, how much time do you need? It's relative depending on how much you want to commit to the time. We have people in this community who are, working full time doing this business. And then we have a whole lot of us who probably have, our career outside from here. And so we will have to juggle things and then plan accordingly. So for us to come out and tell you this is a set time you will use for this business, I will be misleading you because who knows, maybe you want to run this business and run it full time. So you have all the time in the world to do it. Now, you need time to do the business, that's for sure, but it will be at your own call, to now divvy time on how much you're going to be setting aside to get things done. Onboarding, you need a lot of time to set up.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we're going to be rounding up soon, and before that, I just want we want to hear from Abimbola again. Abimbola, what do you think? Do I need to have a prior experience in digital business related, experience to do this business?
Thank you, Aribola, for this question. It's a wonderful question. You don't need any experience. You don't need to be a computer guru before you do this business. You don't need to be on social media, or maybe you don't have Facebook account at all. You don't need all these things to do this business. The business already arrange every step, the training that you go through that will guide you, that is very easy for you to go ahead. So you don't need any experience at all. Even in the sense that, oh, some people will say, oh, my English is very bad, I can't. That's not an excuse. You don't need any experience. You don't need to be a grammar, as in a grammar speaker or whatever, before you do this business. It is easy at is it. All right. You don't need any experience. You can do this business. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. I say it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that. You've heard it. You don't need prior experience. I mean, we have a seasoned trainee that will get you started as soon as you want it. And our training is video based, it's basic. They teach you everything. We don't overlook anything, and it's an action based training. So you're not just going to go into a training class, then you start your business afterwards. I tell people that as soon as you start training, you've started your business. And that's just the truth about it. You've started business and you're setting up. Okay. So, okay, we've all, said a lot. I hope we've been able to answer some of those pressing questions. If you still have questions, please, you can reach out to us. Okay. You can reach out to any of us. We have our links on the screen. Okay, all right. So we have our links on the screen, and if you're watching from our page, you can always DM us and all that. All right. So there's one more question that said, when can I start making money? So I'm just quickly going to talk about that. As soon as you want to start making money, that's the thing. You're not going to start making money the first day you started the business. Even when you're doing a regular job, like you're working, you don't get paid the first week or the second week. Unless your job is a weekly payment. Even if it's a week pay, you don't get paid until the end of the week. All right. For those who are monthly, they get paid at the end of the month. And sometimes you have to work a whole full month before you. So you will make money at the right time when you have put in what you need to put into your business, your commitment, your time. You've invested into your business, and investing is, not only money. You've invested yourself. You've done what you need to do. Then you make money. But it's not, I can't say, oh, you're going to make money in 1 month or in 2 months. So I'm so sorry, I won't be able to tell you that. Okay, this is not the kind of business that's, 1 month you must be making money. 2 months, no. It all depends on you. So to get to know about this business more, or you want to check it out, please go to any of our links. We are here to help you. Register with your name and your email address. That's all you need to register with, your name and your email address. Our workshops are free, they are complimentary, and then you'll be able to hear about, why you should even get into this business, what this business can offer you. And you hear testimonials from other people who have gone ahead, who have made the same decision, and how this business have affected their lives positively. All right, without any commitment. Come and just check it out. I'm gonna stop with that and say thank you, ladies, for being here. Thank you for all that you've done today. Thank you. And just 1 minute. Anybody have anything to say before we close out?
I think I would want to say something.
I trust you.
Same here. I'll go after Victoria.
All right. I'm going to give you 10 seconds, 15 seconds each. Oh, yeah, Mutrayo, go fast.
Okay. People, if you're watching us or you're going to catch up on this replay, you know what? It won't take anything from you to start an investigation into what you might get into, to know if it is a decision you want to make or not, if it is something you want to do or not. But if you've not been there to get the information that you need, how do you know that the decision you are making now is informed, is not informed? And that is why we are telling you to come. This might be for you, this might not be for you. Okay, check it out. Okay, and we will see you on the inside of success.
Thank you.
I'm going to add on to say that it's really critical that we start, distinguishing from who an employer and an employee is. We're talking about pay and we're talking about income that you get from a business. They are two different things. They are two different worlds, folks. And it's important you don't commingle them. We will get in trouble if we do that. And I think that is what majority of us are doing out there. And that's why we get stuck in a so-called 9 to 5. You know what? That particular pay biweekly, monthly that we receive, our take homes, it's just something to just get us stuck in that box so that we don't have to think outside of the box. And then we're so we just feel like, oh my God, that's my comfort zone. I mean, it comes and I'm being paid. And you're exchanging your skill set. You're exchanging your hard-earned skills, for that mere pay that you are even worth much more of. Why don't you just think out of the box? Just grab this opportunity and run with it. We were not prepared or born to be, North America was not created for employees. It's okay to transition from there, okay? Start there as an employee, but let your long-term goal and your objective be becoming an employer of labor, whereby you are your own boss. But you have to start somewhere. You can't keep waiting and thinking you're going to start tomorrow. Action takers of today are billionaires of tomorrow.
That's
You're all
right.
on the inside
Very
of
much.
Thank you, and
Thank
God bless.
you.
Thank
Does
you.
Mara have anything to say?
I'm just gonna add on to that. I mean, if you're looking to do something and you're really serious about it, all you need to do is to come out of your comfort zone. Okay, you can't stay in your comfort zone and expect everything to be okay. No, all right. So come out of your comfort zone, and then do something meaningful to you for yourself and your family. That even tomorrow when they look back, they will thank you that, oh, mommy, daddy, thank you for taking that bold step to do something meaningful. All right.
Thank you. And then we're gonna wrap up with Abimbola. You have anything to say?
Okay. I just want to add up just little point. They've said it all. If you're out there, you are looking for another way of making incomes, or you're thinking about when are you going to retire, you better jump into the ocean now.
Yeah.
Make a move, because there's no way you can dread the ocean water. It's not possible. If thousands of people enter ocean, you will take your own water, others will take. That's why you enter into the ocean. Oh, Betty. So what you need to do is just make a move now. Don't waste your time, so that tomorrow you'll be able to enjoy yourself. If you look at your age now, you had 10 years to eat. By this time of in the next 10 years, you won't have the same strength. The same energy will not be there. So it's better for you to make a move now.
Thank you. And wrap up with this. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, all our audience, and those who are going to watch the replay afterwards. Later on, if you come across this video, I hope you get something from here. And we just want to say thank you for joining us, those who were online, and bye for now. You'll see us again very soon.
Thank
All right.
you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.